This is the most successful scam show of all time. A hit in 45 countries around the world. The real hustlers have stolen cars.
Hi.
It's perfectly safe there.
Burgled houses. Picked. Switched. And ditched. They've carried out close to 500 scams and stolen over £1 million. And now they're back for an 11th series. Alex, Jess and Paul. With new recruits, Holly and Jazz. Their job? To expose the tricks of the criminals' trade so that you don't get scammed. On tonight's show, the odds are stacked in Jess's favour.
A gin and tonic would be lovely.
Gin and tonic.
Thank you very much.
This mark gets left offline in a computer scam. And guest hustler Gemma Atkinson plays fast and furious.
I am paying you to be here to make this work for me.
The marks in this show have no idea they're being hustled. They agreed the footage could be shown so that you can avoid falling for the same scams. The hustlers have invited celebrity friends to see if they can cut it as con artists. But they'll have no clue what the scam is about, and there are no dress rehearsals. So this is sink or swim. Today's guest hustler is former Hollyoaks star and Lads Mag favourite, Gemma Atkinson.
I'm hoping I've got the qualities to be a good hustler. I've got the acting down, that's fine. I just always kind of feel bad for people. I don't really like lying to anybody. I always like to be honest. Today I have no clue what I'm doing at all. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm kind of curious, and hopefully it won't be anything too dangerous.
Gemma's been dropped off at an iconic landmark, the Falkirk Wheel, where Alex is waiting to give her a thorough briefing.
Hello.
Hello, you okay?
I'm good. Come in.
Thank you.
Rather
Humble
strange
abode.
boat. Hi, I'm
Gemma.
Alex.
Nice to meet you.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
So you're probably wondering what we're doing today.
Yes, I very much am, yeah.
Well, today involves 4 or 5 high-performance cars
Brilliant.
that we're going to get away with.
We're going to punch the cars?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a bit like Fast and Furious. We're going to have to be very fast and you're going to have to get furious.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
I can get furious.
And like with any heist, we need our sort of secret weapon. Well, our weapon's not so secret because we're actually sitting in it. Okay? We're going to use this barge to get away with 4 very high-performance vehicles.
This one? This little one?
This little one. And that massive wheel out there. But come with me and I'll tell you all about it.
All right.
Come on.
This is interesting.
It is. And it's going to be fun.
So Gemma's about to get involved in a real-life game of Grand Theft Auto in The Wheel Deal. The Falkirk Wheel is the world's only rotating boat lift, connecting the Forth and Clyde canals to the Union Canal and the rest of the country. The impressive scenery is the perfect backdrop for today's scam. A fake commercial being filmed by a company called TRH Productions. The ad's all about slick design, so the team have arranged to hire a top-of-the-range Ferrari for the shoot, and Alex and Jazz are in position to welcome the driver.
The coaches. Yep. If you pull in this car park here, and then there'll be a guy there who's part of that shoot. All right, lovely car, by the way, mate.
That's Stonking Motors, a Ferrari 360 Spider, worth a cool £100,000. Alex is playing the commercial's producer. That guy driving the Ferrari is the first mark.
Hi, Ian.
Ian, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hi. Hi, thank you.
And here comes Gemma, playing the most difficult client in the history of advertising shoots. And already, she's not looking too happy with that gorgeous sports car.
Ian,
Okay. Yeah, I'm just coming, Lee.
this isn't going to work, Ian.
Okay. Have a seat here for me. Have a seat. I just need to...
Alex is just about to get his first earful.
It's not going to work.
I think it looks fine, don't you think? Because we're going to have the shot here,
No, Ian,
and we've got the beautiful view of this...
of grey. The picture you sent, sun was beaming, sky was blue. It looked great, yeah?
Well, I can't do anything about the
Now-
weather. I mean...
The weather can't change, but the shot can. I arranged for you to get more than one car. OK, is this the only car that can come? Or can you get more?
Well, no, I mean, we agreed on one car.
No, I am paying you to be here to make this work for me.
No, I understand that.
So we need more than one car. I'm trying
The
to
strop
do my job.
immediately gets the mark's attention.
I am paying you to do your job.
I don't know if I can get more cars here in...
If you can't get more cars within 3 hours, then it's finished. What's the point? I'm not wasting any more time on money.
All right.
What's the poor, harassed producer going to do now?
Sorry about this.
Uh,
I'll arrange it myself, Ian, if it can't
no,
be done.
it's all right. I'll handle it. Is it? Do you think it would be possible at all to get 3 more cars down here by 2:15? Could you call your boss maybe and find out whether that is possible? And then we need the cars not up here because we're going to change the location. We're going to put them all the way down by the visitor centre. I'll rope off
Which,
an
believe
area
it or
for
not,
you.
is what we agreed on. You wouldn't believe that.
Would that be okay?
Yeah,
Can you make a call and check for me?
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine.
The car has come from a supercar hire company, and the Mark goes off to ask his boss if any more cars are available. They're looking for 4 top-of-the-range sports models, and they need them now.
If you tell them to come after lunch, please, Ian, because I need to
Okay.
get things sorted. I need to now email my people and tell them it's changing again.
Okay. All right. We're going to get everything sorted.
Nice to see Gemma's throwing herself into the role.
We don't need this car here right now.
This one,
No,
yeah.
so you
I
can
can go back.
you can go back.
Excuse me, did you say you had a Lamborghini?
Yes, you said you had a Lamborghini. Yeah, yes.
Cue the commercials director.
We just want the cars about 2:00.
It's Paul, who's also just about to get an earful from his obnoxious client.
It's perfect.
She's not happy.
What's wrong with it?
She wants more cars, which this
You want me to
gentleman...
switch your rain off?
Unfortunately,
I'm Rob.
how you
How are
doing?
you?
It's
Nice
Rob.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
He's
Nice to meet you, Liz.
taking care of the...
I'm going to confirm 100% we're going to get more than one car.
Yes, I think that...
Four. We can get
we're
four.
Thank you.
four and they'll
get
be here
4
at
cars,
2:15.
Definitely.
What's she talking about?
Well, she now wants 4 cars here, 2:15, and also I need to let you let you know about something else. The location's changed as well. She wants to shoot everything down there.
Gemma starts laying into him.
It's our plan because everything.
I don't care how long it takes to set it up. It needs to look right.
Listen, it's all
Doesn't
about
matter
style.
if it takes a long time
you
to
know.
set
It's
up.
a tricky client, quite feisty. Thank you so much, and thanks also for arranging for the other cars. You've saved my skin actually. Thank you. All right.
But the Mark has saved Alex's bacon. He's managed to organise 4 more cars to turn up later. Alex and Jazz set up further down the road, making room for those new cars.
Now we'll just wait for the growling noise.
Giving Gemma and Paul just enough time to set up a makeshift production office in a room the team have hired for the afternoon. Job done. And right on cue, the unmistakable growl of expensive sports car fills the air. True to his word, the first driver has sent along 4 of his colleagues. That's 4 brand new Marks to con in 4 new motors.
Can you back it up?
First up, a shiny red Ferrari 430. It's worth a cool £170,000 and is being driven by the first new Mark. Next up, a sleek black Lamborghini. Gemma will be pleased. Costing over 170 grand, its driver is our second Mark.
God, the sound of that engine is brilliant.
A souped-up Ford Rally Championship racing car worth £45,000. The driver is our next Mark. And finally, our 4th and final Mark is driving that Porsche Turbo 911, a snip at £120,000. Together, this haul of cars is worth more than £500,000. This is the biggest money heist the hustlers have ever tried to pull off.
Guys, can I ask you to follow me?
Alex is keen to get on with the scam, but the safety-conscious Marks make sure they lock up those prize motors before leaving the car park. So right now, the hustlers have over 500 grand's worth of cars in their sights, but they're all locked, and the 4 drivers are keeping a very close eye on them. How on earth are the hustlers going to pull off their biggest scam ever? Coming up, a boat trip these Marks and Gemma won't forget in a hurry.
I really need to get off. I'm going to be sick if I don't get off.
Plus the biggest getaway ever attempted on The Real Hustle. When hustlers go out, they don't take money. They take prop bets. The proposition bet has only one rule, and that's that the hustler always wins.
So I've got a challenge for you, a nice fun challenge. Now, you'll be able to relate to this. You know how men are quite bad at guessing sizes, aren't they?
Absolutely,
You know what I mean? You two will agree, I'm sure. So this one's for you. So I've got 11 10-pence pieces here. Normal 10-pence pieces, just going to stack them up like that. And in my other hand, I've got some coins, so I'm just going to lie them out. I've got a £2 coin, 10-pence piece, 5-pence piece, 2-pence piece, 50p, and a 1p. Just lying out like that. The challenge is, you need to pick the coin from this line here, that on its side would be the same height as this stack of 11 10-pence pieces. Now, if you can do that, I'll buy you a drink. Well done. If you can't, you buy me a drink. Is that a deal?
It's a deal.
Wicked.
Sounds simple enough. Jess's new friend needs to pick the coin that, when standing on its side, will be the same height as a stack of 11 coins.
You look like you sort of know the answer already, which is scaring me a little bit. Go on then, which one are you?
The £2 coin.
The £2 coin? Do you think on its side that's going to be the same height?
I think it's quite bigger, yeah, it's the biggest one, yeah.
Okay, so we'll put that on its side. It's actually not. It's actually quite a lot bigger than the 10-pence pieces. Not to worry, I am going to give you another go.
Okay.
So which one do you think now?
The 2p?
Also quite big, that one.
Yeah,
It's probably the
quite big,
second biggest one. So let's have a little look.
Yeah.
That also is too high. I'm afraid you still picked too big. Tell you what, third time lucky, I'll give you another go. See what I mean? Men are just so bad at guessing sizes.
I apologise.
You're thinking it's smaller than what it is. Okay, wrong combo. So,
Has to be the 10-pence.
if you'd have guessed this at the start,
Yeah, should have been it.
you'd actually have lost. I'm afraid it's still
again?
too big.
Again?
Tell you what, I'll put you out of your misery. Shall I show you which one it is?
Yeah, please do, yeah.
Okay, if I was to tell you it was the 1p, what would you say?
No chance.
Say no, way too small, way
no,
too
too small, yeah.
Way too small. Okay, well, let's have a little go. It's actually
No.
the exact same height as the 10-pence pieces. You wouldn't have guessed that one, would you?
It's deceiving, very deceiving, yeah.
So you'd have thought all the other ones apart from that?
Yeah.
Well, a gin and tonic would be lovely.
Gin and tonic?
Thank
Okay,
you
okay,
very
no problem.
much.
This is a smart hotel in the centre of Edinburgh. But this guy isn't checking in. He's here to buy a cut-price laptop. That makes him the Mark in the double switch. The person selling the laptops is Rob Marks, and he looks a lot like Paul.
Charlie, nice to meet you. Have a seat, Charlie. Someone else is coming along as well. She said she'll be here in a second. Is that okay? Yeah, just take care of everybody at the same time.
That mystery someone else is Jess. She's looking a lot more chavvy than normal, but that's all part of the scam.
Rob,
Yes.
Hi, sorry. Susie.
How are you?
I am all right, yeah.
Yeah, have a seat.
Sorry,
have
my
a seat.
boyfriend can't actually find a place to park, so he's just waiting outside.
So, dodgy-looking Jess has a dodgy bloke waiting for her outside.
So, these are, my company gives these away to clients, and so basically we have a whole bunch of them left over.
Yeah.
And so they're 200 cash, but this particular model is about 500, you know, if you buy it in the shop, so it's a pretty good deal. you want to check it? Or, I mean, I probably should. I don't know if you want to or not.
I'll look at you. They're the same, aren't they?
Yeah, they're both exactly the same. Let me open it for you.
Paul explains that the laptops are leftover client gifts from his company. The Mark wants to check what's actually in the box, and Paul's happy to oblige.
Yo.
Sure enough, it's a brand new, high-spec laptop worth hundreds of
I have
pounds.
one just like it, but it's about a year old.
Okay, well, I think that's all right.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine, you know, they all work.
Do you want to have a look as well?
There's a warranty card in here. Just send that off. You can do it online, and it's covered
Right.
for 2 years, which is excellent. So 200, please.
Is that all the paper?
So the goods are kosher, and the Mark seems happy to pay. Out comes the money.
Do you mind if I check it? Is that okay? No, I don't trust you. There you go.
Paul checks the cash and transfers it to a new envelope.
This is very good.
And that goes in his jacket pocket for safekeeping.
Yeah.
go with that one?
Would you mind, before I actually give you the money, can I just show it to my boyfriend outside? Because I don't really know much about computers and that.
Can he come in?
No, because we couldn't find a place to park, could we? So can I just take it out to him now and just show him? It'll be like 2 minutes, just like literally just outside.
Yeah, can I bring it out to you?
Okay, I'll just go tell
All
him.
right,
Yeah, no
okay.
worries. Is that all right?
All right, thank you.
Obviously, I want to show him first.
Charlie, would you... Yes, absolutely. Would you do me a favour? Could you hold that for a second? I don't want to take cash out to her. Would that be okay?
Paul clearly thinks Jess looks well dodgy. He's unhappy about meeting some stranger in a car park and asks the Mark to keep hold of his cash just in case it turns out to be a trick. After all, you can't be too careful these days. The Mark waits patiently for Paul to return. Still no sign of Paul, but the Mark's so happy with his purchase, he's even chatting on the phone about it with a friend.
Everything's okay. I checked it already. All the laptops, all the gadgets, all the equipments. Everything is perfect.
A full half hour later, and Paul's not back yet. The Mark's still chilling though. He's got his laptop. He's looking after the cash. What could possibly go wrong? Maybe he can surf the web to kill some time. Or can he? So what's really going on? Earlier, Jess timed her entrance perfectly from her stakeout in the cafe next door. Once Paul had the Mark's cash, he transferred the money into another envelope. Jess distracted him with her cock-and-bull story about her boyfriend. And Paul made the switch by replacing the envelope containing the Mark's cash with an identical one filled with bits of newspaper. Paul then walked out with the real laptop, meeting Jess outside. All they had to do was pop into a nearby cafe until everything had blown over.
Is that pepperoni?
No, I think it's just cheese.
That box looked convincing. It really contained a pack of cheap printer paper. But the Mark still thought he had that envelope of cash that Paul left with him. But after a quick peek inside, he couldn't believe his eyes. Instead of crisp £20 notes, it was stuffed with newspaper. And the realisation that he'd been scammed hits him like a slap in the face.
This all seems pretty legit. The Mark has seen a laptop coming out of its box and naturally assumes that the other box is identical.
Whenever buying anything privately, be aware that con artists are experts at gaining your trust and separating you from your money. Always be vigilant and remember that a deal may not be as fair as it first seems.
Earlier, the hustlers took delivery of over £500,000 worth of sleek supercars. They've arranged for them to be here for a TV commercial they claim to be filming. Guest hustler Gemma Atkinson is playing the role of the tantrum-prone client, and producer Alex and assistant Jazz are wrangling the motors. Right now, they're all safely locked up in the car park, and director Paul is just about to explain his artistic vision to the four marks in The Wheel Deal Part 2.
When it comes to the shot, all you need to do is drive onto the boardwalk up here, but I want you to be staggered in a very specific way. And we're going to decide on the positions right now.
I'm not being picky here, but we've got all this stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's going to take ages to get up anyway. So if we get it up there and it's not right...
We've got plenty of time.
No,
we're
we've
not
not
actually
got time to
shooting
come-
for a few hours. I mean,
We've
we've
not got time to come back and shoot it because of the light. So we either need to
Everyone's
go-
starting to look a bit uncomfortable with all the squabbling.
If it's just us who goes up,
Right,
and I
well,
don't like it, fine, but I don't want to take all this
Listen,
up.
I'm going to take these guys up anyway and show
Well,
them
can I
what I
come
want.
and have a look as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
The marks are being taken on a quick trip up on the wheel so that Paul can explain the shots he's planning and show them where he'll need the cars to be positioned on the ground. Control freak client Gemma is insisting she's coming too.
I'll see you at the boat, yeah?
Yep, thank you.
Okay. So they have your keys, so they can, because I need a camera in a couple of these.
The marks are still holding the keys to the motors, but as director Paul explains, he wants to rig some cameras inside the cars, so needs them open. So here comes producer Alex with his assistant Jazz to get them.
Cameras are unpacked, we're all just waiting.
All right.
Can I get the keys for you guys?
Got him. Alex assures the drivers he's looking after those prize wheels, but they're not that bothered.
I'll be with the cars at all times, okay? So
Yeah.
After all, they're just going to be on the boat for a short trip, and they can easily keep an eye on the cars on the way. But this is a boat trip with a difference. The barge starts off in an enclosed gondola, which lifts it 35 metres into the air, hoisted by that massive wheel. Once they get going, the marks will get a bird's eye view of the car park.
How long does it take? 'Cause
You're all right.
They've only just set off, but grumpy client Gemma seems to be uncomfortable already.
This is where I want the first car to come in. So the first car we'll see.
Director Paul gamely explains what he needs the drivers to do during the shoot. Gemma's still not looking happy. The wheel's getting higher and higher, and she's going greener and greener.
Will it jump off the thing? I just need a bathroom.
Listen, it just goes down here, turns around and comes back.
I know,
It's
but I just
very,
feel
very
really...
gentle.
She really is looking sick as a parrot. Can Paul arrange an emergency
Let me
stop?
go and have a quick word back here. Is it possible for the lady that's with us to get off?
Yeah, that was fine. What we'll do is we'll just go right through and we'll go to the side.
You go to the side? No,
I really need to get off. I'm going to be sick if I don't get off. I really need
No,
to
it
get off.
has to be down there. I'm sorry, do here.
Oh, God.
All right, I'll stay with you. It's all right. Just
I feel so sick.
all right. Just take it easy. All right, I'm going to take her off and take her down to the thing and meet you on the other side.
It's not a scheduled stopping point, but they managed to negotiate an early exit. Paul explains to the marks that for health and safety reasons, they'll have to stay put for now.
Right, so I'll be back in 10 minutes. What do you want to eat tonight? I mean, what's good? Any Indian food?
Shut up, I'm talking about food.
Paul promises to come back once he's deposited Gemma safely back on dry land.
Guys, I'll see you in 10 minutes. All right. All right, thank you.
And she's off, swiftly followed by director Paul, who puts a caring arm around her shoulder. The marks seem less sympathetic.
All right, so I'm going to send you down the hill a little bit while they can watch me. All right, so just keep on going down there.
But here's the thing. That was the last chance to get off this boat. The marks are now going for the scenic tour, whether they like it or not. They're now stuck on that boat for the next 25 minutes. Once inside the tunnel, the marks can no longer see the cars, and Jazz cues the final part of the scam.
They've all entered the tunnel on the boat. We're ready to queue the van now. We need to get the van down here now so that we can load up the cars.
With the marks now out of sight, it's safe for Paul to catch up with Gemma. Now that's one heck of a getaway vehicle, specially hired for the day by the hustlers. Gemma and Paul join Alex and Jazz for their first glimpse of all those cars.
If I had to pick one, it'd be
Porsche?
Porsche, I think.
Yeah.
How much time we got?
Probably got about 20 minutes.
20 minutes is not a lot of time to get the cars onto the transporter before the marks complete their journey. Blissfully unaware that anything untoward is going on, the marks are quite literally in the dark, with no clue that their prize motors are being nicked from right under their noses. One by one, the cars are loaded onto the transporter. Meanwhile, the marks have reached the halfway point, and the barge has turned round to make its return trip back through the tunnel. The hustlers better get a move on. This operation has to be done quickly, slickly and safely, as it's only a matter of time before the marks come out of that tunnel and we'll be able to see exactly what the hustlers have been up to. The barge finally comes back out of the tunnel. There's no sign of Director Paul, and what on earth is going on in the car park? This wasn't in the briefing. The marks can see their prize supercars being loaded onto the transporter, and they certainly didn't give permission for that. The marks can now see in plain sight. The cars are no longer where they left them.
So how was that boat ride?
Beautiful.
I felt sick.
Yeah.
It's terrible for me.
But they're still on the boat, unable to jump ship. They're completely helpless.
Here they come.
Leaving the hustlers free to drive away with the biggest moneymaker they've ever managed to pull off.
Well done, guys.
Can't make no fear.
Makes a difference now because they've taken the cars.
What cars?
TRH Productions seem to have closed for the day. And the hustlers have scarpered, leaving the marks with a very long bus ride home.
We just went along with what we thought was a professional package.
Seemed legit.
It's something you think that will never happen to you. It makes your blood boil.
On the getaway with Paul, I felt great. It was relief more than anything. I just said to him, like, we've done it, and we did a little high five. I kept saying, walking off, I kept saying, can they see us? Can they still see us? But yeah, it was just utter relief that it worked and everything was all right. If we had done this in real life, I'd have to give them back. I'd feel absolutely rotten.
This is a complicated and elaborate professional scam where criminals could potentially get away with £500,000 worth of luxury motor cars. The message here is never part with keys to a luxury vehicle or your home or any other kind of goods unless you're completely confident of who you're dealing with. These people were strangers.